shot of adrenaline into Dodge Stadium. We're all tied at 4. Comes the 2-0 home. It's a fly ball down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Soldier has the green light rounding third. He's going to come all the way home and score! The Norwich Sea Unicorns are back-to-back Future League champions. 2-2. This is thrown to left field. It's going to win the ball game. Say goodnight to the Bees. Jaden Novak walks it off in the bottom of the 10th. A 2-out, 2-strike base hit into left field. The plate, a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Matthewson punches out Ricky. This is whipped it out to center field. It's falling, turning around third, coming home to score. It's Viataroni. Say goodnight to the Bees. Bryce Detweiler calls game in the 12th inning. The pitch. He goes to the opposite field, down the left field line. Say goodnight to Worcester. Walsh walks it off in the 14th inning. And for the third straight summer, the Sea Unicorns are headed back to the Futures League Championship. Walsh charges in. He snaps it across the diamond. Say goodnight to the Bees. 3 straight championships in the Rose City.
Norwich Sea Unicorns baseball is on the air from Bullens Field in Westfield, Massachusetts. Good morning, fans. Adam Plager ready to bring you the Capital Property Group pregame show. Norwich trying to complete the mini 2-game series sweep over Westfield. This is already the 4th of 10 meetings between Norwich and Westfield this summer. Norwich has taken each of the last 2 contests. Unicorns have scored 19 runs over those last 2 games. However, here at Billy Bullens Field, Norwich 1-1 this summer. They fell back on May 29th, 17-0. Norwich turned it around yesterday, a big 9-2 win. Sea Unicorns now 2-3 on the young season. Let's go back to how things unfolded yesterday morning. School day game here in Westfield. We'll do it all again here today. Yesterday, the Sea Unicorns came out swinging, produced 7 runs over their first 3 innings. Took at that point a 7-0 lead and plenty of run support for the Futures League pitcher of the night, Matt Tabbitt. Second time this summer the Sea Unicorns have had a pitcher of the night. Earlier it was John Vier Diaz. That was also in a victory against these Westfield Starfires. Back in that first inning, here's how the scoring happened. It would be Brandon O'Neill who would come home and score on a pass ball. That was an unearned run. Overall in the ball game, Westfield would make 4 errors in the contest. Norwich had 9 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. Westfield 2 runs on 3 hits with 4 errors. Norwich took control of the game in the second inning. Luke Maltasia, a base hit to left center field, would produce an RBI. Joe Carucci would advance to third. Reese McCarthy would score, and then later Luke Maltasia would steal second, advance to third on a throwing error, and Joe Carucci would come home and score on the sequence. Sea Unicorns producing a couple more runs in that second inning. That big inning, though, was in the third inning, a 4-run third inning for Norwich, and the Sea Unicorns had full control of the ball game. First, it would be John Bureau. He would reach on a fielding error, and Caden Williamson would later come home to score. C.J. Nolan advanced to third on the sequence, and then Jackson Powers, boy, he cranked the first home run of the summer for the Norwich Sea Unicorns, a 3-run tank. John Bureau and C.J. Nolan as well would come home to score, and at that point, it was a 7-0 lead for the Norwich Sea Unicorns. On the mound, Matt Tabbitt. He was electric yesterday. 5 no-hit frames. He would pick up his first win of the summer. 5 strikeouts as well for the sinker baller out of Amherst College. A couple of walks issued. The loss suffered by Will Dion. He would fall to 0-1 on the season. 5 innings pitched, allowed 5 earned runs. 7 runs would cross the plate in that span. 6 strikeouts. He did not walk anybody. Norwich's bullpen was sharp as well. Tyler Fahey and Jackson Frey each working a combined 3 scoreless innings. All the runs for Westfield would come against reliever Elijah Wells. The offense would come in the bottom of the 8th inning for Westfield. Wells tagged for a couple of runs, struck out a pair, faced 6 batters in the sequence overall. Norwich now 2-3 on the season. A huge win yesterday looking to find the same magic here at Bullens Field on a Wednesday morning school day game. Prior to the ball game, we spoke with the manager of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, Zach Gitcher. His thoughts following a big win yesterday against Westfield as they look to keep the momentum going here in the series finale. For more on that, here's my conversation with the skipper, Zach Gitcher. Going alongside the manager of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, Zach Gitcher, following a 9-2 win over the Westfield Starfires. Coach Matt Tabbitt, boy, he set the tone for you guys. 5 no-hit innings. How important was that?
I mean, I think Tabbitt going out there and giving us a quality start to start the game was huge for our offense to, really try to put ourselves ahead and, put them on the defensive side of things, right? Attack and go right at guys, and we'll be in good shape. And that's what Tabbitt did.
Your offense runs in each of the first 3 innings. What does that type of run support do for this group?
I think it takes a lot of pressure off of your pitchers, right? Like now Tabbitt goes out there, knows he's got a lead, knows he's got guys that are going to come to the plate battling for him. And when he goes out there, it's low stress. It's just throw your stuff over the plate and see what happens. And I think he did a really good job of that and commanded the hell out of the zone.
6 stolen bases. Your group leads the Futures League. Small sample size, but in the stolen base category, it seems like you guys are thieves. Joined a lot. 3 innings. What does that type of run support do for this group?
I think it takes a lot of pressure off of your pitchers, right? Like now Tabbitt goes out there, knows he's got a lead, knows he's got guys that are going to come to the plate battling for him. And when he goes out there, it's low stress. It's just throw your stuff over the plate and see what happens. And I think he did a really good job of that and commanded the hell out of the zone.
6 stolen bases. Your group leads the Futures League. Small sample size, but in the stolen base category, it seems like you guys are thieves on the base pass early this summer.
I mean, like, I just look at the lineup, like, go down the list of guys today, like, there's really not a guy in the lineup that I don't trust to, run all over the bases. In my opinion, like, our offense is really good. We're going to be like a gap-to-gap team and just get guys on base and run. Like, we're going to have to play to our strengths. We don't have a ton of guys that are going to leave the yard like crazy, especially given the ballparks we play in. So we're going to play base to base, station to station, and try to manufacture some runs any way we can.
Your group, no stranger to day games. You'll get to do it again this morning against the Westfield Starfires. How does the preparation change when you play at a game at 10:30 in the morning?
Well, I think it's a quick turnaround, right? You come back, you get back to Dodge Stadium around 2-3 o'clock. Guys can lift or whatnot, and then it's go to sleep. And next thing you know, you're up at 6 or 7 in the morning, and you're getting ready to go. Get on a bus at 7:30 and go to Westfield. I think the preparation, I mean, it's the same. It doesn't matter whether you're playing at 10:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning, noon, or at 6:30 at night. I think guys just need to be prepared, ready to go, and I think our group, we have a really good group that takes care of themselves and is ready to go.
Great and Vise set to toe the rubber. What should we expect from the Babson Beaver?
I mean, I think he does a really good job of just controlling the zone, holds runners really well. And, I mean, look at what he did at Babson this year. He had a really good year. So I'm just looking for more of the same. Just come out, throw your stuff over the plate, similar to what Tabbitt did, and we'll have a really good chance at winning this game.
You guys get a chance to wrap up the mini 2-game set with a sweep over Westfield. Go-tos here in Game 2 of the series.
I think just keep doing what we're doing, like stick to our approach as an offense and as a pitching staff. Just keep doing what we're doing. Limit the runs and play great defense. I think whenever you go to Westfield, like playing great defense is a huge thing, and it's something that I think we did well today. And even in the other games where the score might not have went our way, but I thought we played really good defense against them.
Unicorn fans, that's the skipper, Zach Gitcher. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Stay classy, Norwich.
Westfield Starfires taking the field here at Bullens Field. Nice crowd here as well on this school day game. We will take a moment, step aside. That wraps things up on our Capital Property Group pregame show. On the other side, starting lineups And we meet the starting pitching matchup that is straight ahead. The Sea Unicorns and the Westfield Starfires, moments away from first pitch. Fourth meeting of the season between these two clubs. Norwich looking to get back to 500.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes. Especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
With Jewett City Savings Bank's free access checking account, you get everything you need to take control of your money, including mobile banking, mobile check deposit, and a contactless debit card with mobile wallet. Add a high-yield savings account for even more control. Stop by one of our offices in Eastern Connecticut or visit jcsbank.com to open your account today. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Fans, please rise if you are able and remove your caps as we honor America and those who have served to protect its freedom with the playing of the national anthem. Today's national anthem is performed by Munger Hill Chorus.
Beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner, and God bless America. We are just about set for baseball on a beautiful Wednesday morning here in Westfield, Massachusetts. Norwich Sea Unicorns 2-3 through their first 5 contests. Look to get back to 500 here on this Wednesday morning at Bullens Field. 77 degrees, sunny, clear skies here at Bullens Field. We take a look at the starting lineup designed by the manager, Zach Gitcher. His sixth lineup card of the season is as follows. Henry Ayers, once again, the leadoff man, third time this summer. Ayers will lead it off, second time back behind the plate. He does the catching. TJ Bayer in center field will hit second. Michael Fiataroni over at first base. He was impressive over there Sunday against the Worcester Bravehearts. Made a number of fine defensive plays. Dom Scalia gets the DH duties in the transfer portal. Just wrapped his collegiate career up at the University of St. Joseph. Kenny Noe hits fifth. He'll play second base with Carter Grand, the Fairfield Stag, over at short. Batting seventh in right field, Joe Carucci out of Monmouth University. C.J. Nolan at the hot corner, batting eighth at third base with Caden Williamson, the Quinnipiac Bobcat. He rounds out the batting order for skipper Zach Gitcher. For Paul Bonfiglio, it'll be a bullpen game here today. It was originally slated to be Casey Williams, but he entered the ball game late yesterday, so instead they'll turn the baseball over to the right-hander. Thomas Parag gets the start here today for the Westfield Starfires. Parag so far this summer with the Westfield has worked 2 2/3 scoreless innings. Both of his appearances have come out of the Westfield bullpen. Parag with 6 strikeouts. He has not issued any walks. Parag has also faced the Norwich Sea Unicorns this summer. That came back. Excuse me. That was actually his brother Nate Parag who pitched in that game. It was not Thomas. So first time the right-hander Thomas Parag will face the Norwich Sea Unicorns. Parag out of the University of Southern Maine, Bristol, Connecticut local. Right-hander on the hill here today for Paul Bonfiglio. Rising sophomore at Southern Maine, 6 feet, 180 pounds is Parag. Starfires in their home white tops, white bottoms. The powder blue Starfires riding across the chest, and the Norwich Sea Unicorns right back in their road gray tops and bottoms with the Norwich lettering across the chest, that Norwich block lettering. Norwich back in those gray uniforms after a big win here yesterday. Sea Unicorns in those road gray uniforms are 1-1 this summer. Defensive alignment for the Westfield Starfires as we are just about set for the first pitch of the ball game over at third base. It is Mike Savoni, the shortstop, Jack O'Neill with J.J. Fox over at second base with Cooper Smith, who has done some catching as well this summer. The outfield from left to right, Jamison Howland in left field. Anthony Armenia up the middle in center field. Vance Bonnier will patrol right field. Pitcher, catcher, battery, Thomas Parag tossing to Will Briggs. It's the left-handed hitting Henry Ayers who will lead it off for Norwich. On the first delivery, it is through the left side of the infield, past the diving reach of Savani, and Henry Ayers has himself a leadoff base hit, and the Sea Unicorns have action on the base pass officially underway at 10:36 local time, and the Middlebury College product starts things off the right way for Norwich. Well, a good swing, ambushed Parag early in the count, and he made him pay. Base hit through into left field. It'll bring up the center fielder T.J. Bayer for Norwich. Parag at Southern Maine this past spring. He struggled in his lone inning, allowed 4 earned runs in just a third of an inning. Walked a couple of batters, struck out a man. He'll check in on the base runner, Henry Ayers, who has a couple of stolen bases as well. It's T.J. Bayer at the plate for Norwich. Sea Unicorns trying to strike early. The pitch home. That's fouled off. Back to the screen and out of play. Bayer with the red protective gear stands in the back of the righty box. Bayer back out there in center field, covers a lot of ground. Easton, Connecticut local, looks just outside, and it'll move the count to a ball and 2 strikes. Parag looking for his first out of the ball game, working from the stretch is the right-hander. Baseball in his right hand, brings it set into the glove. Ayers with a sizable lead at first. He's not going, and it's Bayer who swings and misses at strike 3. Parag has himself his 7th strikeout of the summer, and he's got his first out spotted here in the first inning. Well, a big wave and a miss there from Bayer. Norwich has been a victim of the strikeout throughout the season, and that time Parag got Bayer to chase the high heat. It'll bring up the left-handed hitting first baseman Michael Fiataroni. They check in again on the base runner Henry Ayers, who singled in his first plate appearance. Another cut and a miss, and it'll move the count to no balls and a strike. Norwich trying to work their way back to 500. Same goes for Westfield. Starfires 3-4 on the season, 7 games played. The pitch, that's low and away. It'll run the count even, a ball and a strike. Norwich has already had 2 off days this summer. About to begin a stretch here of 7 consecutive games. This is 2 of 7 in a row. Norwich back on the road tomorrow at LeLasher Field against the Lowell Spinners. First time this season Norwich and Lowell will meet. Another check-in on that base runner Ayers. He's got a large lead over there, being held on by Cooper Smith. Righty set, the pitch home, down and away, 2-1. Good spot for the Sea Unicorns first baseman Michael Fiataroni. Fiataroni, second best batting average on the team, .364 batting average, 4 for his first 11. An RBI and a double as well. Count 3-1 on Michael Fiataroni, the Bryant Bulldog in the batter's box. Fiataroni back at first base out of Shelton, Connecticut. 5'11", 205 in the lefty box. Ayers has a large lead. He's not going, and the pitch home is outside. It just missed a 5-pitch walk. So Unicorns continuing to work counts. And that time, there was a patient approach from Michael Fiataroni, so a couple of men on. Runners at first and second with 1 out for Dom Scalia. Scalia in the righty box. Scalia in his 3rd game of the season, just 1 for 3, small sample size. Scalia takes upstairs, ball 1. Parag fighting some command issues here in this first inning. So the Unicorns threatening. It's Ayers the lead runner at second. And behind him at first is Michael Fiataroni. Scalia trying to break through for Norwich here in the first inning. The delivery home's cut on, fouled back to the screen. It'll run the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Scalia out of the University of St. Joseph is the cleanup hitter. Even count, a ball and a strike. Ayers hopping around, large secondary lead over at second base. That pitch misses up and away, 2-1 on Scalia in the righty box. Scalia, the designated hitter today for Norwich. Working from the stretch is Parag. Scalia 6'4", 205. Waiting the delivery. He was caught in between. It is in the zone, and that'll run the count even. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Scalia. Northford, Connecticut native. Trying to produce the game's first run. It's Ayers in scoring position at second. Fiataroni at first. Parag ready, the 2-2 home. That is just downstairs below the knees. Boy, good spot for Prague, and the count is run full. It's 3-2. Norwich has been busy on the base pass all summer, lead the Futures League in stolen bases. Payoff pitch awaiting Dom Scalia. Prague trying to prevent a bases loaded situation. Checks in on Ayers. Now he's going to step off the rubber and will flip over to his second baseman, J.J. Fox. Norwich all summer long has been playing mind games on the base pass with opposing pitching. The 3-2 from the right-hander, lifted in the air, a pop-up in the infield. It's going to be the shortstop, O'Neill, who will make the call on it. Him and J.J. Fox are side by side as the catch was made. And Prague has spotted a huge second out in the inning. It'll keep runners at first and second, and now 2 outs. 2 down for the Norwich second baseman today, Kenny Noe, his second game of the summer. Made his season debut on opening night at Dodd Stadium against Westfield. Went 1 for 4 with the double, a run and an RBI with a strikeout. He looks at strike one in the zone on the outside corner. Noe in the lefty batter's box. Second summer in the Futures League with the Sea Unicorns. 5'11", 165 pounds, Freeport, New York native. He lifts this in the air, out to right field. It is moving back at the wall. It is gone. Kenny Noe clears the deck out in right field. A first inning 3-run blast for the Monmouth product, and the Sea Unicorns come out slugging in the first inning. Boy, Noe with the second home run of the summer. Both are 3-run home runs, and they've come right here at Bullens Field. And it's Norwich who draws first blood here this morning. Boy, it sent the right fielder Bonior heading back. It's a short wall out in right field, and Noe clears it. First long ball of the summer for Noe is second in his career against Westfield, and this one has Norwich on top early, 3-0. Well, the early command trouble from Prague comebacks to haunt him. It's the walk to Fiataroni that scores, as well as the leadoff base hit to Ayers. The pitch in the zone. It'll even the count, a ball and a strike on the shortstop, Carter Grand. Grand out of Fairfield University waves and misses at the high heat. That's strike 3, and that's how the inning will end. But not before Kenny Noe goes matching here in the first inning. Norwich on top, 3-0. Westfield coming to the plate when we return on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Corn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today.
If you own rental property around here, you know how fast tenant calls, repairs, and rent collection can pile up. That's where Capital Property Group comes in. They handle everything: tenant screening, rent collection, maintenance, repairs, and day-to-day property and association management. Whether it's a long-term rental or a short-term property, they make ownership simple and stress-free. You own the property. They handle the headaches. Learn more at mycapitalteam.com. Capital Property Group, simplifying property ownership.
We're really looking forward to the possibility of working together. Absolutely. We believe this could be a great partner.
Back here at Bullens Field, 3-0 Norwich after the 3-run home run from Kenny Noe. Vance Monier will lead it off for Westfield against the right-hander Graydon Vise. Babson College Beaver deals in strike one. Vise pitched to a 4.09 ERA at Babson. His second appearance of the summer for Norwich. His first start, 6 feet 7 inches 205 pounds. The righty's offering. Back in the zone. Strike two. Vise pitched for Norwich on Sunday against Worcester. Worked a scoreless inning. Allowed a hit. Not allow any runs. No walks. No strikeouts. Bonior lifts it in the air. Foul territory. First base side. It'll go crashing onto the pavement out there. And it'll work its way out of play. Vise issued the fewest walks of any Babson Beaver on the Beaver pitching staff last season. This is lifted in the air straight away center field. Circling underneath it, it's T.J. Bayer, and Vise has retired the leadoff man in the home first. The rest of the batting order for Paul Bonfiglio has Jack O'Neill hitting second, the shortstop. Jamison Howland in left field hits third, with Trent Jenks, his second game of the summer, in the cleanup spot, the designated hitter. Will Briggs back behind the plate. He'll do the catching. O'Neill drops down a bunt. Vise goes to field it. His throw to first. It's not in time. Trent Jenks legs out an infield bunt base hit. And there's a one-out base runner for Westfield here in the home first. Well, Westfield has not been afraid to use small ball throughout the summer. Bunt base hit against Graydon Vise is the first hit of the ball game for Westfield. It's the left fielder Jamison Howland in the batter's box. Rest of the batting order for Coach Fig has Mike Cervoni at third base, batting sixth. The steal attempt, the throw to second is a good one. It's not in time, though. Swipe back for Jack O'Neill. He's into scoring position. And the count even at a ball and a strike. So a man in scoring position. Anthony Armenia hits seventh in center field. J.J. Fox at second, batting eighth. With Cooper Smith at first base, he rounds out the lineup for Paul Bonfiglio's side. The pitch to Howland. Just upstairs and outside, 2-1 on the one-time Worcester Braveheart, Jamison Howland. Vise was outstanding at Babson, worked 8 innings on 3 different occasions. The pitch, wave and a miss. Fastball beats Howland for strike 2. A perfect 4-0 record for Vise. He earned victories in each of his last 3 outings with the Beavers. Just 9 free passes allowed by Vise. That's just outside, 2-2 on Howland. Howland in left field today, rising senior at Stonehill out of New Braintree, Massachusetts. In the righty box, 5'11", 165. Spread stance from the stretches. Vise the pitch home. Fouled back to the screen. It'll keep the at-bat alive. Vise working ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. Josh Frometta, the third base coach. His jersey retired here at Bullens Field. An incredible career as a Westfield Starfire. 3 summers here at Bullens Field, and a called strike 3 rings up Howland. There's 2 gone. Dot work by Vise. Offers a 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, sinker, and slider. 4-pitch arsenal for the Glastonbury, Connecticut native. 2 outs. It's the designated hitter Trent Jenks. Jenks in his season debut went 1 for 2 with an RBI. He looks at ball 1. Norwich defense has C.J. Nolan at the hot corner at third base. Carter Grand, the Fairfield Stag, at short, with Kenny Noe, the other middle infielder, at second base. Michael Fiataroni at first. The pitch high and away. Taking is Jenks. Hitters count for the recently acquired Hofstra product out of Chatham, New Jersey. Just added to the roster yesterday. The pitch from Vise. That's in the zone on the outside corner. Looked like a breaking ball. Vice trying to battle back in the count, 2-1. On the right-handed hitting designated hitter, Trent Jex. Vice trying to work a scoreless first inning. The delivery home. That's in there. Four-seam fastball as the outside corner. It'll run the count even. Nice with the baseball parked behind his back. Love tucked in. Now he brings it set. Righty on righty matchup. The 2-2 home. That ran inside and it hit Jenks. The breaking ball caught him on the back of his left leg. And now runners at first and second for Westfield with 2 outs. Boy, a rarity to see Vice hit a batter. Boy, he was as dominant as they come his freshman year at Babson. Opponents hit 257 against him. Logged 40 2/3 innings work. The first delivery home to the catcher, Will Briggs, is called for a strike. Fly ball in the air. This is out to straightaway center field. TJ Bayer moving in. He makes the grab, and that's how the inning will end. Graydon Vise works around some first inning traffic. Westfield held off the board. 3-0 Norwich. We go to the second here in Westfield on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Huge shout out to Bacchus Hospital for partnering with Griswold Middle School to give 8th grade students an unforgettable hands-on experience through Dare to Care. Students explored the critical care unit, emergency department, Lifestar helicopter, and American ambulance while taking part in interactive safety activities like impairment goggles and stop the bleed training. These real-world lessons are helping empower our youth to make safe, healthy decisions and learn valuable life-saving skills. From all of us at Griswold Pride, thank you to the doctors, nurses, first responders, and staff who made this incredible day possible. Together, we're building a safer and stronger community.
Jewett City Savings Bank gives you 2 ways to pay for purchases, while also keeping your accounts and your money secure. Use our contactless debit card or add the card to the mobile wallet on your phone. Both give you a fast, safe, and easy way to check out. To learn more, stop by one of our offices in Eastern Connecticut or visit jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Headed to the second inning here in Westfield. 3-0 Sea Unicorns on the Futures League Baseball Network. Glad you could be with us as well on YouTube. SNSN Sports, our proud streaming partner once again for the 2026 summer. Due up for the Sea Unicorns is the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Joe Carucci, C.J. Nolan, and Caden Williamson. Couple of hits for Norwich and a walk for the difference for the Sea Unicorns in that first inning. Started with the leadoff base hit. Free pass issue to Michael Fiataroni. All come home to score on the first home run of the summer for Kenny Noe. Joe Carucci out of Monmouth University in New Jersey will lead it off for Norwich here against Thomas Purog. Purog trying to battle his way back after a rough first inning. Carucci this summer for Norwich hitting .222. Couple of RBI. No extra base hits. Carucci has seen the Starfires already this summer. Played in all 3 games against Westfield. Is 2 for 9 in those plate appearances. Trying to be a leadoff base runner here for Norwich as he steps into the righty box. Carucci, a Yorktown Heights, New York native, 6'1", 205, rising sophomore at Monmouth. Purog will work from the full windup to begin the second inning. School day game here in Westfield, 3-0 Sea Unicorns. The pitch, check swing, and Carucci did cross the plate at strike one. Norwich will return back to Dodd Stadium on Friday night for First Responders Night. Wave and a miss. Beating on the fastball is Carucci, and way ahead of him is Purog. No balls and 2 strikes. First Responders Night presented by Hartford Healthcare. The 0-2 home. That's in there, strike 3. 3 pitches, all that's needed from Purog to retire the leadoff man in the Norwich second. Third strikeout for Purog. Here's the third baseman, C.J. Nolan. C.J. in his second summer here in the Futures League, hitting just .091. Just 1 for his first 11, his 5th game of the summer. Trying to get himself comfortable with that wood bat, always so different compared to the metal aluminum bats used in college. The pitch, that's ruled a ball. Runs the count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. CJ certainly has plenty of power in his bat. Back of the righty box, the pitch home. That is on the ground, bounces around the second baseman, J.J. Fox. Boy, it ate him up. CJ trying to dig for second, throw to second in plenty of time. And C.J. Nolan toast, trying to stretch a single into a double. And the first 2 batters retired in unconventional fashion. Boy, CJ, I'm not sure what the thought process was to stretch that out. Boy, it was hit into shallow center field. Charging in was Armenia through a strike to the shortstop, O'Neill, covering the second base bag. Boy, I'm not sure if it would have been an error charge to the second baseman, Fox. That in-between hop bounced up and over his turquoise glove, out into center field, read perfectly by Armenia, and he threw a dart to second. Strike 1 is in the zone to Caden Williamson. Another fastball clocked in there. And a pitcher's count for Purog. 8-6 is how that out is officially scored. Williamson behind in the count. Got a pitch up in the zone. Fly ball in the air out to right field. It's Bonior who will make the grab on it. Norwich retired in order. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Sea Unicorns on the Futures League Baseball Network and listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
We've been telling you for years you buy better at Burns, but you need to know just how much better the Burns Agency's gotten. Last year we joined forces with Hub International to bring our current and future customers an even stronger product offering, exceptional service practices, and the most competitive insurance options available. Our integration with Hub makes the team at the Burns Agency that you know and trust stronger, more accessible, and positioned to better serve you in this ever-changing insurance landscape. Call, email, or visit us today in all the same easy ways. The Burns Agency, now a division of Hub International, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
Mike Cervone leads it off for Westfield here. For Westfield here in the bottom of the second inning, Norwich retired in order. Helped out by a base running mistake from C.J. Nolan. Trying to stretch that single into a double. Fouled back into the seats. Vise has the count even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Short socks for Vise. Rolled up a little bit. 3/4 pants. Righty on righty battle. The righty's offering to the plate. Cut on. Fouled back for strike 2. Cervoni over at third base. Recent addition. Rising junior at Stony Brook. Out of Locust Valley, New York. Trying to protect with a couple of strikes on him. Cervoni's measurables, 5'9", 190 pounds. Back of the righty box, the 1-2 offering. That is line to the first baseman, Fiataroni. Snares it in midair and retires the leadoff man for Westfield here in the second inning. Boy, it was scorched off the bat of Cervoni. And Fiataroni with another diving play. Did not play any first base at Bryant this past spring and has looked like a natural there in his second game this summer. Zach Gitcher asked him, well, have you played any first base? And Fiataroni turns to him and says, yeah, back in Little League. Well, from up here in the broadcast booth, looks like he hasn't missed a beat. Middle infielder at Bryant, shortstop and second base, has played a little bit of third, was used as a designated hitter his rookie season with the Bulldogs. It's Armenia at the plate. He's taking. And the count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sayers back behind the plate for Norwich here today. The outfield alignment, Caden Williamson in left field. TJ Bayer in center field with Joe Carucci in right field. Hitters count 2-1 on Anthony Armenia. Armenia is 2 for 4 this summer against Norwich with a run scored. Vise brings the hand set high and the 2-1 offering. Fouled back into the screen. 2-2. Lots of youngsters here at the ballpark for the second consecutive school day game here in Westfield. Norwich is leading 3-0 on the 3-run blast from Kenny Noe back in the first inning. 2-2 on Armenia. The righty to the plate. A wave and a miss. Nasty wipeout slider ties up Armenia. And it's the second strikeout of the morning for Vise. When I talk about pitch sequencing from the right-hander Vise, well, I dialed him up with a fastball and then just a nasty slider that just wiped off the table. 2 up, 2 down. It's the second baseman, J.J. Fox. Bounces away. Strike 1 foul. To the coach's box where Josh Frometta is. Waiting for some of the youngsters to clamor for it, and Frometta will hold on to it for now. 0-1 on the Westfield second baseman. All the young kids just hoping to get that souvenir from Josh Frometta. Blowing away, ball 1. Evens the count on J.J. Fox, rising senior at St. Joseph's in Connecticut, Killingworth, Connecticut native from the Nutmeg State. Couple of Connecticut natives battling. The pitch home. High and away. And a hitter's count now for Fox. JJ 2 for 7 against Norwich pitching. Already the 4th meeting of the summer between these two clubs. The pitch on the ground, rolled over. It's the shortstop Grant. Long throw across the diamond, not in time. Boy, it went past the diving effort of C.J. Nolan. Grant backing him up. And by that point, that long throw from the 5.5 hole, not nearly in time. An infield base hit for Fox is aboard, and Westfield has a 2-out base runner for Cooper Smith. Smith, a Baton Rouge, Louisiana native from Louisiana Tech, hitting with the 2-out base runner on. That's Fox. Upstairs is the off-speed pitch for ball 1. Fouled off. Into the seats it goes. Behind home plate. Goes crashing in there. And again, all the young kids have another souvenir on their hands. A ball and a strike on the number 9 batter, Smith. Westfield as a team hitting .250, 43 runs scored, 372 on base percentage. 2 out base runner is J.J. Fox. A swing and a foul off once again. And Weiss with a couple of strikes on Cooper Smith. Smith still looking for that first hit of the summer. Oh, for his first 12. Fouls off another. Back behind the plate. Weiss and Ayers give it a look. And battling here with a couple of strikes is Smith. Norwich trying to put together back-to-back wins to begin the week. Had Monday off. There goes the base runner Fox on the ground, rolled over to first. Fiataroni knocks it down. He'll step on the first base bag. And Graydon Weiss works around a 2-out base hit. We go to the third here in Westfield. 3-0 Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network. And listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports.
Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorn spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long.
Head to the third inning here in the Bay State. 3-0 Norwich on the Futures League Baseball Network. And listening live on YouTube on SNSN Sports. Glad you could be with us. Wednesday day game action, matinee action. The Sea Unicorns now already with their third day game of the summer. Norwich 1-1 in those day games here on the road. Fourth day game overall. Sea Unicorns 1-2 on the season, 1-1 on the road. Already fourth matchup between Norwich and Westfield. Sea Unicorns all time against the Starfires, 23-23-1. Very evenly matched meeting. Ayers takes downstairs for ball one. Ayers singled on the first pitch. He saw the ball game. Later came home to score on a 3-run home run. Well, he's been incredible in the leadoff spot. Leads Norwich in batting average after a tremendous rookie year at Middlebury College, now in the transfer portal. Is looking at the fastball for a strike. There's this summer 5:45 entering action today. The pitch down and away, ball two. Westfield in their 8th summer as an organization in the Futures League. Enjoyed their best season in 2024. The pitch to Ayers, high and away, 3-1. Ayers has an RBI this summer as well. The pitch. Outside, he walked him. Henry Ayers draws a 5-pitch walk. And he'll provide some early inning traffic. He's already stolen a couple of bags this summer. Some traffic on for T.J. Bayer. Second walk issued by Perog here. Bayer was a strikeout victim his first time up. Moraga with 3 strikeouts so far. The righties offering, low and away, ball 1. Bayer was taking some batting practice.
The middle, Irizarry charging in, fires to first, no hitter tonight for Hector Alejandro. The Norwich Sea Unicorns are back-to-back Future League champions. Turning around third, coming home to score, it's Fiataroni. Say goodnight to the Bees. Bryce Detweiler calls game in the 12th inning. Walsh charges in, he snaps it across the diamond. Say goodnight to the Bees. 3 straight championships in the Rose City.
Welcome to Sea Unicorns Below Deck, the official podcast of your back-to-back-to-back Futures League champions. I'm your host, Adam Plager. On episode 1, we'll hear from the general manager of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, Lee Walter. And on this podcast, all season long, we'll go behind the scenes, break down all the on-field achievements and everything you need to know Norwich Sea Unicorns related right here at Dodge Stadium.
Dinosaur Place is roaring fun for all ages. Have you ever driven by the Big Dino on Route 85 in Montville, Connecticut? Stop in and check out what's behind the fences. Jurassic adventures await you. The Dinosaur Place is the largest dinosaur-themed family fun park in New England. A lot of value for one-of-a-kind attractions. Over 100 life-size dinosaurs, nature trails, and playscapes. Visit our popular T-Rex Tower and zero-depth dino-themed splash pad. Plan your next adventure. Go to thedinosaurplace.com.
Safe to visit the dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
With Jewett City Savings Bank's free access checking account, you get everything you need to take control of your money, including mobile banking, mobile check deposit, and a contactless debit card with mobile wallet. Add a high-yield savings account for even more control. Stop by one of our offices in Eastern Connecticut or visit jcsbank.com to open your account today. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Corn fans, want to watch the Sea Unicorns like a VIP? Book a Dodd Stadium luxury suite, perfect for business outings, birthdays, or a night out with friends. Enjoy indoor and outdoor seating, a flat screen TV, your own private server, and the option to pre-order from our catering menu, all while catching every pitch in comfort. Order your luxury suite today for just $500 for up to 20 guests, or go big with a double suite for $900 and bring 40. Don't miss out. Call now, 860-887-7962, and reserve your suite today.
If you own rental property around here, you know how fast tenant calls, repairs, and rent collection can pile up. That's where Capital Property Group comes in. They handle everything: tenant screening, rent collection, maintenance, repairs, and day-to-day property and association management. Whether it's a long-term rental or a short-term property, they make ownership simple and stress-free. You own the property. They handle the headaches. Learn more at mycapitalteam.com. Capital Property Group, simplifying property ownership.
We're really looking forward to the possibility of working together. Absolutely. We believe this could be a great partnership.
Huge shout out to Bacchus Hospital for partnering with Griswold Middle School to give 8th grade students an unforgettable hands-on experience through Dare to Care. Students explored the critical care unit, emergency department, Lifestar helicopter, and American ambulance while taking part in interactive safety activities like impairment goggles and stop the bleed training. These real-world lessons are helping empower our youth to make safe, healthy decisions and learn valuable life-saving skills. From all of us at Griswold Pride, thank you to the doctors, nurses, first responders, and staff who made this incredible day possible. Together, we're building a safer and stronger community.
Jewett City Savings Bank gives you 2 ways to pay for purchases, while also keeping your accounts and your money secure. Use our contactless debit card or add the card to the mobile wallet on your phone. Both give you a fast, safe, and easy way to check out. To learn more, stop by one of our offices in Eastern Connecticut or visit jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Better it burns. Much better. So much better it burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better it burns. You buy better it burns. You buy better.
We've been telling you you for years you buy better at Burns, but you need to know just how much better the Burns Agency's gotten. Last year, we joined forces with Hub International to bring our current and future customers an even stronger product offering, exceptional service practices, and the most competitive insurance options available. Our integration with Hub makes the team at the Burns Agency that you know and trust stronger, more accessible, and positioned to better serve you in this ever-changing insurance landscape. Call, email, or visit us today in all the same easy ways. The Burns Agency, now a division of Hub International, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
Better. So much better at Burns. The right insurance at the right price. You buy better at Burns. You buy better at Burns. You buy better.
Unicorn fans, ready to rep your Norwich Sea Unicorns? Dive into the point-of-sale team store. From hats and jerseys to gear that covers every base, show your Sea Unicorns spirit and style. From ballpark essentials to unique souvenirs, there's something for every fan in the pod. Stop by during any home game or shop anytime at seaunicorns.milbstore.com. That's seaunicorns.milbstore.com. The point-of-sale team store has you covered all season long.
The middle, Irizarry charging in, fires to first, no hitter tonight for Hector Alejandro. The Norwich Sea Unicorns are back-to-back Future League champions. Turning around third, coming home to score, it's Fiataroni. Say goodnight to the Bees. Bryce Detweiler calls game in the 12th inning. Walsh charges in, he snaps it across the diamond. Say goodnight to the Bees. 3 straight championships in the Rose City.
Welcome to Sea Unicorns Below Deck, the official podcast of your back-to-back-to-back Futures League champions. I'm your host, Adam Plager. On episode 1, we'll hear from the general manager of the Norwich Sea Unicorns, Lee Walter. And on this podcast, all season long, we'll go behind the scenes, break down all the on-field achievements and everything you need to know Norwich Sea Unicorns related right here at Dodge Stadium. Norwich Sea Unicorns, Lee Walter. And on this podcast, all season long, we'll go behind the scenes, break down all the on-field achievements and everything you need to know Norwich Sea Unicorns related right here at Dodge Stadium.